Elan followed his lead through the burning village, knowing Sarissa's impression was a beacon for Cheyenne. The wound throbbed. Elan focused on Sarissa, until he could see her by vision in his mind. She lay behind a hut. A dark man with filthy hair and brown eyes held her naked body underneath his, working at his zipper. Ammunition hung over his shoulder, and a gun strapped to his back. Sarissa kicked and fought, the smoke from the burning hut choking her. She gasped for air, opening her mouth wide, and bit down hard on the hand covering her chin. The man jerked back, angry red teeth marks on his wrist. Sarissa tried to crawl away, but her movement was slow. The man caught her arm, jolting so hard that it wrenched her shoulder out of its socket. Sarissa screamed and scrambled with her good arm. He slapped her, and she screamed louder. He threw her on the hard-packed dirt, jarring her injured shoulder and knocking the wind out of her. Incapacitated with pain, she stopped trying to escape. She lay shaking and sobbing, looking at her arm and whimpering for Cheyenne as the man's pants fell to his knees. Her cries became unintelligible. Her face was swollen and bruised. A shadow shrouded her in darkness as his body covered hers. She turned her head away and closed her eyes. Elan banished the vision. They were almost there. They should have taken flight. Rounding the burning hut that shielded them, Elan drew enough air to create a windstorm that would throw enough dirt to blind the man. Sarissa's eyes met Cheyenne's. They were empty. It was as if she didn't see him. A howl of fury tore the air. Elan recoiled, wide-eyed as Cheyenne kicked the man off Sarissa. Elan screamed as he saw a flash of metal. "No, Cheyenne!" He lurched for Cheyenne's arm, only to be thrown off. Elan landed hard in the dirt, more than 100 yards away. He launched forward, but it was too late. Cheyenne's knife bit into the man's jugular vein. There was a croak, a gurgling sound, and the man fell dead at Sarissa's side. Elan fell to his knees, staring at the dead man. An angel of death landed beside them, his robe as black as his raven hair. He reached for the man. Cheyenne raised an arm to stop him. The angel froze. "Take him away from here before you allow him to leave his body, or I will torment his soul for every ounce of pain he caused her." The angel's eyes widened. He nodded once, picked up the body, and carried it away. Elan stared at Cheyenne. Killing a human was forbidden. The reason's irrelevant. Elan ran a hand through his hair. "We hunt angels who torment and kill people." Ignoring Elan, Cheyenne pulled Sarissa into his arms and sat down on the opposite side of the bush. He wrapped his arms and wings around her, speaking softly in her ear. "I'm here, Sarissa. Be at peace." His kiss on her cheek was gentle and soft. Her bruises faded. Her shoulder moved back in place. The swelling of her face faded. Her eyes cleared. She clung to Cheyenne, absorbing the power that flowed from him. In minutes, she was asleep, as if the violence a moment before never happened. Elan made a mournful sound that echoed in the deepest part of his soul. "What have you done, Cheyenne?" His voice was strained. Cheyenne looked up at him, and Elan's breath caught. Cheyenne's eyes were changing color. "What would you have me do, Elan?" He was going to rape her. Elan shook his head, to clear his thoughts or in denial, he didn't know. There were other things he could have done to stop the man. He could have pushed him off of her, or put him to sleep and made him think it was a dream. He could have called a roving lion to chase the man away. "Your eyes have gray specks," Elan whispered. "By all the saints, Cheyenne! You're Komora!"